Let's keep this video nice and short. We have a few very important things to discuss relating to the Bitcoin price, but my friends, some of them may not be so good. So let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Let's begin right here on the 1 day time frame for Bitcoin. But if you haven't already, a thumbs up for the algorithm would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Now, after Bitcoin broke down out of this bearish head and shoulders pattern, we saw it find support in the historic range of confluence that we would tentatively look to find support. It was our old multi-month support, which flipped into a multi-month resistance, which now upon breaking through has back-tested and acted as support once again. Exactly what we would like to see from a bullish perspective. And now, after that bounce, we're finding a rejection at the exact specific region that we would and could expect a rejection to occur at. And why is this? Well, my friends, just like this old resistance here flipped into new support, this old support here has now tentatively, for the time being at least, turned into a new resistance. Let's get this crypto. So I pointed it out on last stream that I was expecting this range here to be quite choppy and possibly lead to some sustained sideways trading action. And simply put, my friends, this is because we're trading below a resistance and above a support. I mean, until the bulls or the bears decide to break out, in a very strong way, this range has the ability, in my opinion, to be a sideways consolidation, very similar to what we've seen happen the last two times Bitcoin had a decisive breakout. Here, back in at the beginning of May, we traded sideways for roughly 3 months before our next decisive move. Then up here, let's see, we went from basically the beginning of August all the way through to September before we had a decisive break to the downside. And right now, my friends, to me, it looks like being stuck right above this new possible support and below this new possible resistance, that it has at least the characteristics to potentially form a longer term sideways consolidation until we see a definitive break above that resistance or below that support. Let's get this crypto. And from an indicator standpoint right now, my friends, there's really not much going on here. I mean, there's just not much in terms of the price. So I want to shift my focus right now until we start to see some things developing here, maybe somewhat of a more prominent pattern developing in here, maybe some indicators showing divergences and things like that. I want to shift my focus here to the DXY, the US dollar index. Now, you guys would know that I've been showing this on this channel for quite some time, and realistically, this has been a leading indicator for the Bitcoin price. Sure, the relationship between the US dollar index and the Bitcoin price is subject to change at any time, but notice these two areas, right? Boom and boom. If we go back to the Bitcoin chart, you could see that downswing in the US dollar index correlated right there with that huge parabolic upswing for the Bitcoin price back in 2017 and again here in 2020, both times showing an exact inverse correlation. Let's get this crypto. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, well, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Now, let's zoom in here on our US dollar index chart on the intraday perspective. Okay. So when we zoom in here now, we could see that we've done a lot of chopping around down here, but unlike Bitcoin, we did see some bullish divergences occur, right? Two of them. We saw one on the daily RSI and another on the daily MACD histogram. This has apparently played out now. We've broken to a new higher high, right? Created new higher lows. So right now, if I can just pull this up here, right, we've switched it from lower highs and lower lows to now higher lows and higher highs, breaking above this little micro ceiling of resistance. The good news for the Bitcoin bulls is that theoretically, this range here, this red box, which for me really begins up at around 95 all the way up to about 96.50, has some potential to be a bearish rejection zone. But keep in mind, my friends, that this thing, it could run. It took a pretty drastic fall. And I get it, my friends, that the printer goes brr, the money printing. But what we have to understand as well is that printing money doesn't just mean that the currency has to fall into the abyss. There are many other factors at play here, right? Deflation, inflation, supply, demand, things of that nature you could study on your own time. I'm just simply stating that because they are printing money does not necessarily mean that this thing has to go on a straight line down into the abyss. It's just not true. Right. So this thing has taken quite a beating. It appears that it's cooling off right now. And with this upswing in the US dollar index, we have seen a downturn in the Bitcoin price, right? So if we are going to see that US dollar index continue to surge to the upside, my friends, I do think that it could apply some further bearish pressure here on the Bitcoin chart. We've already seen it applying pressure here on the gold chart, right? Look, gold broke down, lost its floor of support here, right? Silver, my friends, lost its floor of support. We've seen even the stock indexes here, indices, S&P 500 taking a tumble, Dow Jones taking a tumble, NASDAQ taking a tumble, all in correlation here with the US dollar index seeing its first real run up in quite some time. Let's get this crypto. So keep your eyes on that. For now, my friends, I mean, there's just really not much for me to analyze here, but I figured, with the lack of action here in this market, that I would at least come on and just give you guys an update that, hey, right now, it's just a sideways trading range here. I'm not currently in a position. I'm not currently, seeing any trade setups here for myself at this very moment, but you best believe that the dawn is waiting here, cool, calm, and collected, like a ninja in the shadows, preparing to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. So if you do want to see exactly how I'll be setting up my trade setups for whatever happens here, if we break up, I'll have a plan. If we break down, I'll have a plan. And if you want to see exactly how I'll be setting up my strategies for the move in either direction, my friends, I will keep you updated with that exclusively in VIP. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. My friends, one last time for the algorithm, if you could, a thumbs up is so appreciated. Thank you very much. And like I've stated, I mean, usually we do a much deeper analysis here, but there's just really not much going on. But if you're interested in the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis you're ever going to find, hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all. That will give you all of the notifications when I upload, and you will be ready for when I post my next video. Okay, my friends. So until next time, I'm going to be strategizing right now for my best potential trade setup out of this range. If you'd like to see that, I will see you exclusively in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.